Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night, but for now, let's get into the video.
Okay, I'm gonna do a little story time, but I want to know: are we on dating apps or what? Or what's the crack? Because, or are we all my generation just finished? Because I'm 36, and about 2 years ago, somebody texted me on my other page and was like, "Let me take you out for a coffee or whatever," and I sent it to my friend, and I was like, "He seems nice, like, you know." And I have never been on a at that stage. I actually haven't been on a like a random date or just haven't met up with anyone. So she was like, "Yeah, maybe," or whatever.
I won't say your generation is finished, but you, on the other hand, maybe or whatever. If I need your friend's approval or I need her to like me, I might as well just date your friend. Why would I bother with you in the first place? But worry not, she did find the source of the problem, because of course she did.
What's going on in the world? Like, are we all doomed or what? Because I just don't know what's going on with our generation. I don't know what's going on with dating. I don't know why it's so hard for like men now want to be chased.
Anyone else is at the stage in their life where a man, an actual man, just repulses them. Just any man. A man. Every man. Blech. And I'm sick of people saying, oh, you're not with someone, oh, you're single, and you know. Yes, bitch, I am. And I am thriving. Like, I am so happy that I don't have to deal with these idiotic men that come into my lives. For some reason, I attract idiotic men.
Oh yeah, baby, talk dirty to me. No, but I know, right? It's weird. How can she possibly be single? What could ever be the reason why she's calling all men idiotic men?
Do you know how peaceful this is? This is my Sunday. Sitting, doing nothing other than stuff for myself and not having to listen to a man.
Well, there you go. At least she's thriving and she's happier being single. Princess, you're wearing a winter jacket in bed. Nothing about you or your life screams thriving.
If a man's not out hustling you in a world literally designed for him, then what is he doing? I just had my mind blown. I just watched a video from another creator, and she was talking about how she had watched a video where a man basically said, do not ever entertain a man that you're out hustling, because that man is literally living in a society that was designed for his success, whereas you are not. So if you're able to outperform him in an environment that was literally designed for his success and not designed for yours, then what kind of a life do you think you're going to have with this man? I have never thought about it that way. I've never considered that point, but that is wildly true. If a man in a world that's specifically designed for his success cannot out hustle you, what does that say? What? I've never considered that before. And I'm not saying that there's not obstacles for men, but we live in a patriarchy. Men design the society. They designed it for their own success. So if they're not able to out hustle you in a system that's specifically designed for them to be successful, what does that say?
That we don't really live in a world designed for a man to succeed. And it's always funny watching the same women who, in order to push the narrative that suits them in that moment, claim that women are outperforming men on every level. But when they feel the need to switch the narrative, they suddenly remember that we live in a patriarchy. Come on, mama, make up your mind already. Which one is it?
I've been getting a lot of comments recently on some of my videos about me unmasking finally that are like, well, you were lying to people when you were masking. How did you expect them to react? You were lying to them. You were masking. You were being fake. And then when you unmasked, of course they're going to be upset with you. You want to know why I started masking in the first place? Because it was never safe to actually be me. Because when I was younger and I was being authentic and I wasn't masking when I was younger, I got abused by people like you. So spare me with that argument. There's a reason people mask.
Yeah, because they're a bunch of lying narcissists who will do just about anything to get a few clicks. And I'm not necessarily saying you are one of them. Oh, wait, no, that's exactly what I'm saying.
A lot of people don't understand what I mean when I say happy wife, happy life. So let me explain. When you're with a woman and you're fulfilling her needs, her emotional needs, filling up her cup, everything else is going to fall into place. Okay? If a woman is being loved correctly, a woman is going to love 10 times greater than that. And that's just the facts. The woman isn't supposed to be the one stepping up and be the leader and doing those things. If a man isn't giving anything, isn't being the leader, isn't stepping up, isn't filling up her cup a little bit, and is just wanting to take, everything's gonna fall apart. A children's happiness depends on the mother's happiness. It all revolves around that. And the fact that y'all don't want to make your woman happy in the relationship really shows your true colors. If you don't want to be with a woman and make her the happiest she's ever been, then don't be with that woman. Don't be with a woman, period. Unless you want to fill that woman's cup up the way that she's going to fill yours up, don't mess. Don't even mess with us. That's what I don't understand why men wouldn't even want to be doing these things for their woman. You chose her. And now you're just going to take. You're just going to take.
Well, at least you started off strong and finished just as bad. People don't understand what you mean by happy wife, happy house. No, people understand exactly what you mean. And sure, you try to frame it a little bit as if he mattered also, but we don't even need to read between the lines to see that that's not what you mean. His happiness is only based on your happiness. What about him? He doesn't really matter, does he? Because as long as he doesn't only give, in your head that only means that he takes. All he wanted was his effort being reciprocated. But that, I bet, got in the way of your happiness. What was it? Stay away from women like you? You don't need to tell me twice.
So your ex wants 50-50 to not have to pay that much in child support. I said what I said.
And fellas, your ex doesn't want to give you 50-50 custody because they want the child support money. It sounds bad when I say that, doesn't it? But I've just said what she said in reverse. Now, what's the most important thing here? 50-50 custody. That's the best thing for the children. If your ex is able to provide 50-50 custody, what's stopping you from doing it if it's not the child support? Because then, if that's the case, you're not acting in the best interests of the children, are you?
No, of course she does, because if she's happy, the kids are happy. Well, at least according to the lunatic from earlier.
My baby lives with me.
No, not your child. How many children do you all have between you?
Just one.
Just one. And the child lives with him?
Yes, ma'am.
And you want the baby back?
Yes, ma'am.
How long has the baby lived with you?
The baby? He's been living the whole time.
Oh, okay. And how old is this child?
5.
5. Oh. And you expect to get child support?
Yes, ma'am.
And the child has been living with him for almost, it's a boy or girl?
Boy.
His whole life?
Yes, ma'am. Well, when I get my baby back, I want child support, yeah. He makes way more money than I do. I want my baby back and I want child support.
And sure, fair enough, I mean, why not? It's not like she wants the baby back only for the child support, because I bet you also pay child support, right?
The baby was placed with you after the boyfriend hit the baby?
Yep.
And he's been living with you ever since then?
Yep.
You've been taking care of him?
Mm-hmm.
You pay for everything for the child?
Everything.
What does she do?
I visit.
She visits unsupervised.
Okay, congratulations. Financially, what does she do?
Financially?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh, that's what I figured.
So there's a trend on Twitter that girls with a moderate amount of tattoos are undateable. I respect this. I think everyone can be with who the hell they want to be with. But what do you guys think over here on TikTok? Do you think girls with moderate to heavy amount of tattoos are dateable?
Of course they are. And if they have an OF account, that's even better, because that's everything I've ever dreamed of. That and having a prostate exam performed by Captain Hook. Both sound just as fun. But if you really want to make my childhood dream come true, maybe you could get a few nose rings too.
Did you know there's a whole group of people right now that can't use TikTok because they deleted the app and it's not in the App Store and they can't download it again?
Oh no! Anyway.
Friendly reminder to all the men in the world that think being ripped is what women want. If you want to be ripped, that's fine. We support that. But we would much rather you be happy.
And I would much rather be drunk, but instead I'm doing this. At least unlike you, I'm not lying. Alright, and this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.